And what's up, guys? Welcome to the Geeklodestars channel. It's your boy Lightskineddaywalker, Buggy D Newgate, and taisworldtv. Welcome to the channel. Like I said again, please support the channel. Like, comment, subscribe, and share, and click on that hype button if you're on a mobile device. All right. Now, guys, we had to assemble like the Justice League a little bit just because we got some news out here dealing with Netflix and what their plans are going forward with their theatrical releases. Okay. I guess I should start reading them. My boy.
Go right ahead.
Right, say less. All right. So we getting this from Forbes. All right. Deadline reported Friday morning, citing unnamed sources, that Netflix and the theater chains are still at odds over how long they want to release movies in theaters for. You know, because we've been talking about that for a couple of days now.
Yeah.
Because we've been worried about that. With Netflix reportedly pushing for a 17-day theatrical window and theater chains like AMC supporting a 45-day window. Sources told Deadline a 17-day window would steamroll the theatrical business. Trade organizations have voiced fears Netflix acquiring Warner Brothers would harm theaters, including Cinema United, an organization of theater owners, which said the acquisition would pose an unprecedented threat to the global exhibition business, arguing Netflix's business model does not support theatrical exhibition. Now, who wants to go first with this revelation?
Oh yeah, let him go first.
Nice skin. Go first.
All right. I see it this way. With the 17-day window, that means you get more movies coming out, more experiences to get with the 17-day window. But with them wanting a 45, it means those movies, those blockbusters, have a chance to be billion-dollar successes.
Yes.
With them doing the 17-day window, the odds of that aren't good.
No.
So yeah, it's going to impact. It's going to impact the overhead for a lot of these big studios, for sure.
Okay.
But it'll also open the door for the short window. It'll open up doors for these smaller production companies to get their shit out. To get their shit out. You know, I'm for, meeting between 20 days, 21 days, 3 weeks, full 3 weeks, 21 days.
That's fair.
In between 21 days, you get 3 weeks to see the movie in the theater. If not, oh well. I'm one, you guys know, it takes something for me to go out to the theaters, and especially where I live currently. There's really not much of a choices that I have for that. But I see both sides of the coin on where it's all about, but the overall thing is about money. And what I think Netflix is trying to do is get all these production companies to just get a chance to survive and thrive. So yes, I think it'll improve movie theater business instead of hurt it.
So I'm glad you brought that up, because there has been on numerous occasions where I had wanted to go watch a smaller movie, but these bigger movies are taking up all these spaces maybe like 10 or 15 people take up that theater, which you could give it to other movies and smaller movies like you were talking about.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why they feel like it's a threat, because you're threatening the big movies versus the smaller movies, I'm thinking.
Exactly. Well, I think Netflix is trying to be open doors. Come on, come one, come all. Let's get your movie in the theater. Give you these opportunities for making money for what your movie is. Be it a bomb or not.
And I'm glad you brought that up, because we saw last year couple movies that completely bombed within the month. They're already on streaming. So
yeah,
like couple weeks after.
Exactly. So and I had told you and the guys in the chat, like, you have a 3-week window to watch this movie. You either plan ahead of time. Me and you, Ty, kind of like disagreed on certain things, but
yeah, I mean, we did, yeah, because I had said that. Sorry, control. Because I had said on my end that maybe it might be too short because not everybody can make it to the movies. A regular ongoer is like he catch it when he catches it, or if they have family, they're not gonna be receptive to go like right away, especially with the way the tickets are money wise.
Yes,
because tickets are so expensive now. I think I think like the last time I spent something, it was like almost $60-$70, and that was for IMAX.
Yeah,
that's for myself. You know what I'm saying? Like $60-$70, and I live in the city, so of course it's gonna be more than somewhere else. But still, yeah, especially if you're living in the city, it's gonna be a lot of money, and people got to think about where
That's why the best time to go to the movies, really, when you live in the cities on a Tuesday during the day. First showings, it's cheaper.
The other thing we talked about as well is theater etiquette. It's not what it used to be.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And it's much easier to watch a movie from home. And granted, yes, there are certain movies that are like, and I've seen people talk about it. Certain movies definitely you got to watch.
That experience on
the
but there's other movies that you could easily watch on streaming. Like, I missed out on this movie. Okay, I'll just wait on streaming. There's no big rush to watch it. And and a lot of the time, and you said it as well, Ty. The people that are complaining are usually not the first ones to go out to watch the movie.
Exactly.
They'll just wait till streaming.
Yes, but I also get what you're saying too, like about how people, the movie, the experience of it is not great as it used to be. Like, it's not as sacred as it was before. When you sat down, everybody shut the hell up. We watched this movie together,
and people would cheer or boo or laugh. They would get invested in the movie.
Exactly, and that's fine. But nowadays, go.
I could sorry to cut you off. I remember going to see The Phantom Menace. In the theater when it came out. And me and my friend that went saw it, when Darth Maul got chopped in half, the theater's erupting crowd.
Man.
Me and him are like, boo!
Yo, and see, this is what I'm talking about. Right. So that's what I'm saying. But now, I told y'all like the last time I went to see with Sam, Wolverine. Deadpool and Wolverine. I had a crackhead come right next to us and start smoking crack, bro. Right in the movie, bro. Right near the movie.
And look, and I think that's where movie theaters have to take a part in regulating, certain things of what happens in the theaters. You had a crackhead, you had a crackhead come next to you and smoke crack.
You need an usher there. There needs to be ushers there.
Exactly.
I told you guys last year this happened as well. Some dude was peeing on people in the Demon Slayer movie. It's like, come on, what the fuck are we doing?
Where are the ushers?
Exactly.
Bring back the ushers. It's unfortunate it's gonna have to come to this point, but
not even ushers. You gotta get the bouncers, bro. You gotta get bouncers,
bro. You get a couple high school kids. You get a couple high school kids that play football. Have them walk up and down the theater with a flashlight. You gonna fuck with that kid? Maybe an offensive lineman.
I told you guys last year. 50 pounds, linebacker, bro. Was it last year or the year before? Whenever Kung Fu Panda 4 came out. I had kids. So I had kids in that theater throwing candy, ruining my experience of the movie, and that right then and there is like, all right,
that's on the parents, and that's on the parents.
That's on the parents too, right?
And that's another thing too, like, 100%. And it was a group of kids. It just wasn't, her kids. It was a group of kids, and I don't know, man. And we talked about it before as well, where you could easily just make a movie theater yourself from home. Like, it's easy to do.
And I get why people would rather just stay home and enjoy their movie rather than actually going.
Safer.
Going to the movie theater. You don't know.
I'll give you guys a prime example, and I've told you guys about my parents before. My parents don't go to the movies like that. But if they see a movie trailer, they're like, okay, I want to go watch that this week. And if they watch it, they enjoy it a lot. But oftentimes they'll just wait till streaming, like kind of like you, light skin.
Yeah. It takes something for me to go to the theaters, and I've said it numerous times. The last movie I saw was Transformers 1.
And that was a great movie, but and that's the sad thing about it too, because Transformers 1 is one of those movies where, you know, we may not even get a sequel because it didn't do so well. You know what I'm saying? But
and why? Because it was lumped up with a bunch of others. It was one of the best Transformers. No marketing, behind it.
Exactly.
And they put it in a bad spot.
Yes, I agree, 100%.
And that's another thing too of why people don't go to the movies is the marketing for these movies that don't get them out to the theaters as well. Because I'm glad you brought up Transformers 1. The amount of people that said, "Oh, this is nothing like the trailers, nothing like the trailers, nothing." Like
because it was more kiddie when I think we reacted to the trailer. It was more kiddie. That's why I was like,
it's a dark story.
No, it is. 100%.
As it progresses, you know, but it's
did
still.
You see those trailers though?
Yeah, I saw the trailers. And I felt like it was aimed towards kids, but it had that humor for adults too. You know, it's a family movie.
Yeah,
and that's what and overall what it was. It was a family movie. My daughter enjoyed it.
Than I thought it was gonna be though. I ain't gonna.
It wasn't as dark as the original '86 animated movie.
No. Hell no.
But it was dark.
Everybody was dying in that movie, bro.
So the other thing that we wanted to talk about as well was we talked about it before I started recording. Do you have it already to read there, Ty?
I can go down. Yeah, I got you. Because it's all the way in the bell. Oh, I got it. Okay. Let me just pull it up. Oh, thank you, my boy.
Okay, so Stranger Things, the biggest phenomenon of all time, bro. Okay, toppled box office juggernaut Avatar Fireman Ash, which is crazy. Between New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, making an estimated 25 to 30 million across the 2 days, while Avatar made an estimated 23.7 million. Deadline reported ticket sales on the final day of 2025 brought the total yearly domestic gross to 8.87 billion.
Crazy.
The Stranger, that's crazy. Slightly higher than 2024's box office gross, but narrowly missing the 9 billion mark some analysts had expected. I didn't expect this to go into. I didn't even expect this to go into millions, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. Like 9 billion is crazy to me, bro.
Yeah.
Stranger Things is a thing. It's a monster in its own.
And that's one of those things that we talked about last year as well, was the K-pop Demon Hunter surge that they dropped it in the movies and it made a lot of money as well. And
it was going up against stiff competition at that time too.
Yes, it was. And
I'm sorry.
No, it's good. It's just it seems like that's going to be the practice as well, because they also released Frankenstein for like a limited
release.
And I think it made money too.
It made money and got people talking about it, and everybody was watching it because of that.
Yeah.
So let me ask y'all something then. Since we're at this point, do you think, with the conversations we had like 13 minutes ago, do you think that this is this solves the movie theater crisis?
I personally do.
I feel like you could counter the 17 days to probably make it like what Lightskin said,
like 20, 21.
Yeah.
21, right in the middle, bro.
Yeah,
they want 45, they want 17, go 21, bro.
Yeah.
3 weeks, 3 exact weeks. There's 7 days in a week, 3 weeks, bro.
And it's like Lightskin says, it also gives movies that are on a smaller budget and lesser known the wider viewing of people to watch it.
Yeah, you won't have. Look, imagine if they did that with Terrifier. How much more Terrifier would have made?
Exactly. You don't have 4 movie theaters with all Terrifier 4.
Oh, right. It's not going to be right.
Yeah, yeah, dude. Like when the blockbusters come out, they take up like 4 to 5 auditoriums out of a 10.
Yes.
That's true. It takes up more auditoriums than the lesser known projects. That's true.
That's true. You know,
and sometimes those theaters, like I said, are like half empty as well.
Right.
Yeah,
because I think that's what happened with John Wick 2.
I'm down. Like, give it 2. If it's gonna,
so.
That's gonna be a blockbuster. Give it 2. Give it 2 auditoriums. You don't need to give it 5, bro. You're doing that way. You're killing all the other production companies, bro. You're killing all these other things. You're causing bombs.
Yeah.
By doing that, you're
causing
movies to flop.
Okay, I never thought of it that way.
You're causing movies to flop by
you're
doing it that
having
way.
more movies running more in the theater and not earning money than actually, being on streaming, earning revenue for possible people subscribing to for just that movie. Which
look, how many people saw Sisu in the theater?
Not
the first one.
I didn't see neither one.
I wanted to watch it.
I saw the first one, and after I saw the first one, I saw there was a second one coming. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah.
I always want to see Caesar. I didn't get a chance to see it, but
real quick, I also wanted to bring up. I think it also depends on the area, because I have 2 movie theaters near me, and there's really not that many people that go to the theaters around my area. Whenever I go to the theaters, depending on what time, it's really not that full. So sometimes people are just doing other things, or like you said, they could just wait for streaming for it to come out.
And the price hike of tickets, that's a factor too. You said it, Ty. Like, you went to see an IMAX movie for yourself and you spent $60, $70.
Yeah.
I mean, even the Regal, what was it, the RPX?
I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
that one. Even that one, that's a lot of money too. That's like about $50, $60, and that was for me. Well, me and Sam, we'll usually like, okay, you get this movie first, I get the next movie first. So we do it like that. Like, even together, it's like $60, $70, bro. You know what I mean? So, man, you going on a date, bro.
Yeah, exactly. And add more people that you bring to or a family, it adds
exactly.
Up.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Especially the kids. And then you got to pay for the concessions too, if you don't bring your own shit in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Let's not get started on concessions.
That's gonna be a whole nother 2 hours, bro. Yeah, we're not.
You mean $12 for some nachos?
Yeah.
Just with microwave fake cheese?
For water, bro.
Bro, you know what's crazy?
Water.
I saw like almost a time capsule. I don't know if you guys have seen it of a McDonald's menu from like '94. You seen you seen that picture of it popping up recently? $2 for a Big Mac, bro.
$2.
Bro.
29 cents for a hamburger.
Insane,
on Mondays.
I missed those
39
days.
cents. 39 cents for 39 cents for a cheeseburger on Sunday. Bro, $10. I'm like, give me as many cheeseburgers as I can get with $10, bro.
For real.
And that kind of goes into what's going on. Everything's expensive now. Like,
like back
you said,
back in the day,
$60 for 2 people. That's crazy.
No, for real.
No, I was for
right. Back in the day, like rent was $400, bro.
I'm sure.
If that.
Actually, it's something we talked about as well. I think movies just need to stop doing big budgets. They need to lower their costs.
I agree 100%.
Get back to practical shit.
Exactly.
100%.
I understand you could do a little bit of both of practical and CG.
And that's fine.
Yeah,
fine. This movie that's done it really well.
Look, I'm not opposed to CGI and all that stuff. Don't get me wrong, but the stuff, I really enjoy the practical effect shit. Yeah. Like The Walking Dead, Terrifier, or
like
that's practical, or The Thing. I enjoy that because that really does look real, and it's how it shows the creative side of people, what they can do with their hands to make it look real.
Yep.
Yeah, because I feel like like you said, light skin. I feel like CGI just cheapens the whole thing. It's like an easy route. Because when you had you had to figure out shit. You had to figure it out. You know.
Yeah, dude. Man. Bro, here, real quick, Yoda. When we first saw Yoda, he was a freaking Muppet.
Yep.
When we get introduced in the Phantom Menace, he's jumping around like a frog. Like, I thought this guy was slow, dude, and he moves around. like nobody's business, kicking Count Dooku's ass.
Bro, you know what's crazy too? I remember watching. Not the fan. No, I watched all 3 of them. What was the second one? Attack of the Clones. I remember watching Attack of the Clones with my pops, bro. And we watched it in the movie theater. Yo, when Yoda came through to fight Count Dooku, when he pulled his back and pulled out the lightsaber, yo, everybody was going crazy. My father was going crazy, bro. He was like, "What? Bro. My boy fighting, bro, Yoda?" Nah, bro.
You know what happened, dude? Dude, that was cool, and that was a great use, of CGI.
Right, right. I mean, I don't know how you're gonna do that with practice.
Yeah,
like you're gonna have to get a midget to do that, bro.
You know what's funny?
And a lot of wiring.
I'm glad you brought that up. And there's one in particular that you could tell that they use CGI so much, and it's Marvel.
Oh
Like
yeah,
at this point, it's just like it's noticeable at this point.
And you know,
yeah.
it wasn't like that before.
No,
Like the first 10 years, it wasn't like that. Now,
You know who started that trend? I think Guardians. Their first true space adventure.
yeah.
yeah. I mean, but I can see that because you're primarily in space. You're not even on Earth.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Everything's in space, so you gonna have the CGI and that shit. But yeah, I can see where you're coming from with that. I can definitely see that, man. I can definitely see that. But yeah, but after that, like Phases 4 and 5, it just got like CGI fest at that point, man.
Yeah. And I think that's what I enjoyed about Thunderbolts. They used their effects well.
Right,
right. Yeah, like with the void and all that stuff, how it left people in ash and all that stuff with their shadow or whatever.
Oh, yo, that was great. I thought they died, bro. I thought
Same.
I thought that was
yo, what the fuck?
But when I saw Yelena go in, I was like, all right, they're not dead.
Yeah. But you know, that was great use. Like that, okay, I get why you need to do that with CGI, make it, you know. I get the use of it and I appreciate it. I'm not against it.
Right.
But I prefer practical over.
I do too.
I prefer the practical effects over the special, the CGI stuff.
And yeah, you know, and I agree.
Use it where it's needed. That's my thing. Use it where it's needed.
Oh yeah, I agree. Hey, yo, even with Buggy, I agree too. With him saying we need to give people less money for these movies because look at Halloween, the first one.
Oh man.
They had I saw a documentary with that a couple years ago. It was on Netflix too, and then they showed you the behind the scenes of how they did everything. Yo, they didn't really have a lot of money. They just had to figure it out as they went. Look at how that movie turned out.
I'll give you another prime example. Jaws. If you've seen the good.
Oh yeah.
The shark never worked. The shark was always broken,
and it worked in their favor in the movie.
Yep, and it worked in their favor. Exactly. The shark was,
and then they had to work out. Yeah, they had to find a workaround. Right.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying.
And that's the magic of making movies.
Yeah, man.
That's kind of gone when you have CGI. Okay, put a cloud here, make sure that wave, ripples like that. It's I don't know. It's just.
Oh, you want to put Galactus in there? All right, we're gonna make it cloud. We just do that, bro. They gonna be all right. They're not gonna.
And I get why they did, like they had to use CGI for Galactus. I get why, because to build those models would be time consuming.
Yeah,
and
I'll probably be. I'm sure.
And it would cost a lot more to build models to like, okay, let's reshoot. At least here with CGI, okay, we could work around. I get where, like I said,
certain
CGI where it's needed.
Right.
You know? But try to keep it as practical as, dude, look how they did Star Wars, bro. The trench run.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure you've seen documentaries using models and cameras going down the trench. That was an actual model built. They were using models for that. And that's still iconic as hell.
Yep.
You know what? What's the most recent one I remember too just now? Predator, Badlands.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, they used a little bit of both too, and I love that. That was super dope, and that reminded me of back in the 90s, when Predator first came out, and look at the effects for that stuff.
I can't wait to watch that movie again, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, we gotta watch that movie again, my bro. We gotta watch that movie.
It comes out in a couple weeks. I put up the release.
Yeah,
comes out this month. I know that.
I think we also talked about in our top 10. There's really no movies that drive people out. Maybe like a couple, like the Odyssey, Avengers Doomsday,
Spider-Man. Or a Batman movie. We got Supergirl coming out, so we'll see how that.
We'll see how that goes. I'm hoping. I hope it really draws people.
Me too, and Clayface as well.
Also, last year, not a lot of movies made cross the billion. If we're talking, and dipping movies
with that 21-day window, you'll never see that again. Really,
to
be honest with you.
Yeah.
Damn. So I guess we're all in a consensus then that this is probably a good thing.
If they work something out between how many days it's between theaters and streaming.
Right,
but the movie houses really need to cut back on giving some of these blockbusters half their auditoriums.
And when we watch the studio for the channel, and you guys are gonna agree with everything they say in there.
And you know what's crazy too? Like you had event, like I remember when Black Panther came out, the first one, and I remember when the movie theater that was closest to us was still there. They sold out all they every auditorium that they had, they used that for Black Panther when it first came out.
See that for that type of movie and for the significance that it brought,
cultural impact, stuff like
okay
that. Right.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like, we need to get back to that at some point too, because I think we did a thing a little while ago of all the top box office from like
we did that
years or whatever, and it was just like almost every damn year, I think from the 80s to the 90s, there was a movie that was an event movie for everybody to see, like
Titanic,
Titanic, Speed, The Matrix,
Terminator 2,
man. Like all of these things, like, and I can't even really, outside of Avengers, I can't really think of any movies that really brought people out to the seats like that.
Same.
Not really.
Yeah. And I'm hoping some of these movies that we put on our list do bring people out. I don't want the movie theater experience to die. I don't want that to happen. Let me make that abundantly clear.
Yeah, me too. Because I'm a movie.
I don't want it to die.
I love going to the movies too.
I personally may not be a moviegoer, but like I said, before, it has to be something that wants me to go to a theater.
Right.
And I like that experience, but there's a lot of factors that draw me away from it.
Right. And give the people what they want to see, man. Like, just give people what they want to see.
Because I guarantee you, Extraction would have banked in the theater.
Oh yeah, for sure.
For sure. Wait, did it come out during the COVID ever?
It was straight to streaming on Netflix.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was straight to streaming, both of them.
Okay. I knew that. I know the second one was after COVID. I wasn't sure if the first one was during COVID.
I think it was around that time.
But I think it still would have made money though. I think
that movie would have banked if it was in the theater.
The first one came out 2020, so it was like
So it was COVID.
I was like,
COVID.
Yeah. So I get why they had it in. Okay, cool. Okay, fine. That's fine. And then I get why they had the second one in. Okay, fine. But if that would have came out in the movies, I think it would have made like the same money. Maybe John Wick did. Maybe. The first one did. Maybe. Yeah.
I also want to talk about something that we didn't mention at all as well. TV movies making a run for making money at the theaters.
You know what's crazy? We talked about this the other day. Like, it's kind of crazy how you couldn't do this back in the day and make money. You could not do that, bro.
It was hard. Hard.
Yeah, man. You
had do that. Only a handful that really, like the Sex and the City movies banked.
Right. Was Downton Abbey?
Yeah, that one came with a movie out last year.
Yeah.
Peaky Blinders has one now.
I saw. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, because it's crazy because WB.
I think they did an Entourage movie.
Oh yeah.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah. Because that was their idea when they put out Mask of the Phantasm in the movie theaters, because the show was so popular and beloved. So they thought it would make money, and I don't think it made the money that it should have made, which is crazy. But
that story, Mask of the Phantasm, was not geared for kids.
Nah, it was.
Oh no,
my man was smashing Andrea every chance that man got, bro.
That wasn't a kids. That wasn't a kids family movie. Let's be real. That was more. Yeah, exactly. That age and older. That wasn't meant for little kids.
He said the cheeks was so good, I'm about to stop being Batman, bro. That's how good the cheeks.
He's all tuckered out.
Yes, he was.
There we go. He said, "You know what? I'm gonna take a break, bro."
Oh, the Joker's running rampant. It's all right.
Oh yeah. Oh, all right. Cool. Whatever. I'm getting some cheeks right now, so you might.
But it is interesting. Interesting to see the movie landscape change from what it was when we were little. It's completely different. especially with COVID. It's completely different from when it was before.
Oh yeah,
sure.
Before COVID, it was changing.
True, but COVID kind of like
COVID
sped it up, but it sped it up though. Yeah.
Put it upside down. COVID put it upside down.
Yeah,
it was changing before COVID, but COVID just flipped it upside down.
I agree.
Yeah, and that's the thing too, because nobody thought, movies about to be extinct, because from between 2020 and 2020 and now, I've seen a lot of theater change, just close down.
Yep.
This one that's by me that's been out since before I was a kid. That just closed down like 2 years, like a year or so ago.
Actually, I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
In my old neighborhood in Florida, where I used to live, they actually closed down the movie theater that I used to go to, and another one, they completely renovated the whole thing, so it's like a completely different experience.
Yeah, man.
Which one?
Crazy.
The Falls. It's completely different.
Oh, the Falls,
bro.
Really?
When you get a chance, go look at the Falls movie theaters. It's completely different, bro.
Because that was
full renovation,
bro. That theater was ran down, bro. When I would,
bro. When we're done doing this, go look at it. It's completely.
Go look that up, bro. It's crazy.
It's still United Artists. It's still UA.
I don't remember, but it's completely different. But yeah, like you said, there's theaters closing down, and COVID almost put a nail in it, if we're being honest.
Yeah, man. And I'm surprised it's still, the theaters are still going, but this is what I'm saying too. And I'm glad you brought that up as well, Bugs, because other theaters had to adapt. Look at the Alamo Draft House. They have actual legit good food, like serviceable food while you're watching the movie. You know what I'm saying?
Cine Bistro, the same thing. Cine Bistro does the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Oh, okay, I didn't know. Okay, cool. And do they serve drinks too over there?
Yep, they and sometimes depending on the movie, they have themed drinks for a certain movie. I saw Deadpool, and they had Deadpool themed drinks. So I got myself a Deadpool. Yeah. I got myself a Deadpool. It was taken for the second one I saw. I'm like, I'll have one.
There you go. And they had to adapt to that. Now they're doing drinks now.
So now that you brought it up, I know you make fun of it for me, fun of me for doing it, but
the popcorn bucket.
Yeah, like no. Right, let's be.
Which one's your favorite though?
So I'll
the
get
sandworm,
but hey, that's also another way that they're making their money back as well, since this wasn't really a thing that I can remember post-COVID or pre-COVID.
Nope.
I don't know.
They had like souvenir stuff for certain movies. Yeah, they did,
but
they had souvenir buckets.
It felt like last year everyone had a popcorn bucket though.
No, like I remember, like for Star Wars, they would have souvenir buckets or souvenir cup. They would have those. They would have them. That wasn't something that's new. It's just what's new is how intricate design these buckets are. They're not like that's what's new.
So I do have two favorites popcorn buckets. One of them is the Darth Vader for the 25th anniversary for Revenge of the Sith.
Okay. Right.
And the second one is for the 85th anniversary of Batman. It's the Bat Signal.
I was gonna say that. Yeah.
I had to get that one.
That Batman one was super dope. I ain't gonna hold
it. And then the cup. I also bought the cup. The cup has every single iteration of the Batmobile on it.
Bro, I remember growing up as a kid having movie tie-ins with like pizza chains.
Oh, I remember that. And I feel like that's another thing that movie theaters should probably do again. Like that's
cross promotion, bro. Cross promotion, make money for everybody, bro.
Exactly,
dude. I remember BK at the time having like Star Wars cups for Return of the Jedi.
I'm glad you brought up BK. When Pokemon came out, they had those golden cards.
Yeah, dude.
I remember when Dragon Ball Z.
Well, they have the sponge. BK still does the SpongeBob, but now it's
yeah.
But it's more menu item things than anything.
It's not like an actual collectible toy.
The whole thing, it's a menu item.
Yeah, because I remember when Dragon Ball Z, like the Frieza saga, they had the
I remember that. Yeah,
the toy.
I remember that.
I try to get everyone.
Dude, be better with your promoting of your shit, cross promotion wise,
I agree.
And make it something that will entice somebody to like, oh.
Actually, I'm glad you brought that up. As a person that goes to a lot of fan events, sometimes the rewards that they give you for fan events are not even worth it. Honestly.
Really?
Yeah, you could sometimes just come to another movie that you want to go watch and still claim the item because nobody really grabbed it. It's happened a couple times. A
like a
poster like
ghosty
just like all laid out on the counter, like, oh, here you go, take all of them if you want.
Well, that's also because they make a bunch of them.
I know, but still, like people,
yeah, I get it. I'm not opposed to that. As long as they have, enough for the people that actually do go. If they have extras, give it to everybody else, man.
Let me see. Hold on.
Give it to everybody else, bro.
My man gonna pull it out, bro. My man gonna pull it out, my guy. Okay. Yeah, man. I didn't get to those buckets, bro.
I got. The last time I went to the theaters, it was for the
Mr. Collectible right here.
No, these were just these were just on the counter. So this is the Back to the Future poster that they had for the re-release.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty cool.
The flux capacitor.
The flux capacitor.
And
that's pretty fucking dope.
They just had this on the side because nobody was grabbing it. The Running Man poster.
Ah.
So yeah.
Nice.
That's for the old one or the new one?
The new one.
Oh, okay.
I have a bunch of movie posters that I want to hang up eventually. There's just I don't have a lot of room in here.
You have a ceiling, right?
My problem with my ceiling is the popcorn.
It's popcorn.
I don't like that shit. Yeah,
I got you, my boy. I got you.
You know what? Actually, now that I just thought about it as well. We were talking about it. I think theaters also need to renovate their auditoriums as well because some of them, like you said, are so run down.
Yeah,
and because let's be honest, I don't know how many times you guys have gone to a theater. You look at the chairs, like, what the fuck is going on with this chair? It's like,
or your shoe gets stuck to the floor because it's so sticky from all the soda droppings and shit.
No, I haven't had that because
it's happening.
They revamped
renovated.
Yeah, renovate. There we go. Thank you.
He almost pulled the Yuli there.
I was struggling with that.
Renovated.
Thank you, my boy.
So
they renovated a lot of the movies, man. The ones that's around.
Yeah, but that's also in the hands of the people who own the movie theater too.
Exactly. Right.
Exactly.
I know they did it for AMC. The AMC ones they renovated.
I'm still waiting for the AMC by my house to get renovated.
All right. They haven't done it yet because I feel like they did that for everybody.
No. It depends. From what it seems like to me, it depends where. If the mall itself is getting renovated, they'll renovate the theater to go along with the mall.
My theater isn't in a mall. It has its own land and property. So I don't know.
That's actually probably owned. Is it an AMC? Yeah. It's probably owned by AMC.
So they need to renovate that shit ASAP because.
Yeah, that's about that time then. If that's the
case. And I think that helps as well when you're comfortable watching a movie. You don't have to worry about your chair being broken or whatever.
Yeah, but I kind of miss those old chairs because you'd stay awake through a movie. Nowadays, those chairs are so comfy, bro.
I see what's funny. I used to like those chairs, but now I just rather be in those old chairs now, just sitting there because I don't like that comfortable factor. It's just
it feels.
You got to those reclining chairs are lethal, bro. They're lethal for me, bro.
I don't know about you guys, but with me, when I sit on those, I kind of overheat a little bit, so I'm just like moving a lot as well.
Yeah, and then it sits on your stomach too. And shit.
Yeah. So I don't know. There's also that comfortable factor of watching a movie. It varies with everybody, but yeah. But let us know in the comments, guys.
Oh, my boy!
I almost pulled a Yuli there. Let us know in the comments what you guys are feeling about this. If you think the movie theater is going to change from this, or if they could come to an understanding of working something out, And you guys, anything else to add? Because I know we pretty much covered almost everything.
Yeah, no, I think we covered everything else. Yeah. We just got to see how this is going to work, man.
And I don't know what's Warner Brothers' first movie as far as when they get acquired by Netflix. I'm not sure
because it seems like they're rejecting Paramounts. They don't want Paramounts. They don't want
Paramount. Don't care. Paramount like I'm getting
like we want it.
Yo, Paramount like the booty warrior, bro.
They're coming in here like Black Dynamite.
I like you and I want you. We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
And
Choice
it's
is
gone.
yours.
The show's derailed.
You ruined it. You ruined it, and I'm leaving.
Where you go?
Again.
I guess it's up to me then. Okay.
God damn it!
See, this is why we should have black people on the show. This was why. All right, we gotta go. All right. Well.
All right, guys, we got a lot of stuff coming out for you. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure reaction. We are doing Percy season 2.
Yes, let's go.
Anything else as of right now? Transformers eventually when we get to it.
Yes, for sure. We got that too. Guys.
We need an editor. Let us know.
Yes, we do that. Need that too. Yeah, let's know in the comments down below, or like I said, we have the email too. So go on the email as well. Let us know if you really serious about it.
Here, I'll put it here, right here, since we're at the end of the show.
There you go. There go the Geeklodestars email right there. So if you're serious about it, let us know in the email. We'll talk about business. All right, guys. We're gonna get out of here. Thank you guys for watching the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Click on that hype button too. And we out, guys. Later.